Billy's Square Affair, by Henry Lawson. Long Bill, the captain of the push, was tired of his estate, and wished to change his life and win the love of something straight. 'Twas rumored that the Gory B's had heard Long Bill declare that he would turn respectable and wed a square affair. He craved the kiss of innocence, his spirit longed to rise, the crimson streak, his faithful peace, grew hateful in his eyes, and though, in her entirety, the crimson streak was there, I grieve to state the crimson streak was not a square affair. He wanted clothes, a masher suit, he wanted boots and hat. His girl had earned a quid or two, he wouldn't part with that. And so he went to Brickfield Hill, and from a draper. There he shook the proper kind of togs to fetch a square affair. Long Bill went to the barber's shop and had a shave and singe, and from his narrow forehead combed his darling Mabel fringe. Long Bill put on a square cut, and he brushed his boots with care, and roved about the gardens till he mashed a square affair. She was a tony servant girl from somewhere on the shore. She dressed in style that suited Bill, he could not wish for more. While in her guileless presence he had ceased to chew or swear, he knew the kind of barrack that can fetch a square affair. To thus desert his dona old was risky and a sin, and 'twould have served him right if she had caved his garret in. The gory bleeders thought it, too, and warned him to take care in case the crimson streak got scent of Billy's square affair. He took her to the stalls. 'Twas dear, but Billy said, what odds? He couldn't take his square affair amongst the crimson gods. They wandered in the park at night, and hugged each other there, but, the crimson streak got wind of Billy's square affair. The blank and space and stars, she yelled, the nameless crimson dash. I'll smash the blanky crimson and his square affair. I'll smash, in short, she drank and raved and shrieked and tore her crimson hair, and swore to murder Billy and to pound his square affair. And so one summer evening, as the day was growing dim, she watched her bloke go out, and foxed his square affair in him. That night the park was startled by the shrieks that rent the air. The streak had gone for Billy and for Billy's square affair. The gory push had foxed the streak, they foxed her to the park, and they, of course, were close at hand to see the bleedin' lark. A cop arrived in time to hear a Gory B declare, "Gor blarmy, here's the red streak foul of Billy's square affair." Now Billy scowls about the rocks, his manly beauty marred, and Billy's girl, upon her ed, is doin' 6 months, ard. Bill's swivel eye is in a sling, his heart is in despair, and in the Sydney orspital lies Billy's square affair.